Hey everyone, it's Cece. So today we're going to be reviewing the Rosy Nudes eyeshadow palette, also known as the Noodie Patootie $5 knockoff. Laura Lee made a palette recently called the Noodie Patootie palette, and she's Laura Lee and she knows makeup. I genuinely feel like that'd be an amazing palette, but I guess another brand decided to create the Rosy Nudes eyeshadow, or maybe they created it first. I don't know. All I know is that these are very, very similar palettes in look, and the shades that are in the palette, like, all I can say is they're definitely very similar. I'm not sure the logistics behind it, but I definitely would consider this a $5 Nudie Patootie knockoff. So this is the look we created today. I'm going to tell you all my thoughts and feelings on this knockoff palette. So if you want to see the look, let's jump right into the video. Okay, jumping right in. This is the Rosy Nudes palette, and it has a bunch of glitter, which I feel like, yeah, I just rubbed the top and a bunch of it came off. And then you open it up, it looks like this. They're covering the mirror with their arms. So, they have this like plastic covering on it, so we're gonna have to take that off. Because these have these, like, you know those like circle stickers that bind stuff together that are always a pain to get off? That's on these. That's the only thing I don't like with drugstore or inexpensive makeup. They always have that little tab that you have to pull off, and I don't have much nail going on. I don't like to keep my nails really long, so unless I have them done, then yes, but typically they're very short, so it's kind of hard to get my nail under. So I think we're gonna take this cream shade, the second shade right here, and we're going to put that as a base shade. So here is our angled brush from the Shiny collection, and we're going to dip into that cream shade. It's very fallouty. It's like very powdery. Tap it off. Yeah, okay. It actually seemed to apply the pigment pretty nicely, and it added a little bit of a base shade, but that's only the base shade. We can't really tell based off of pigment yet, but we're getting there. So next we're going to be taking this e.l.f. blending brush that I always use. Then we're going to be taking this brown shade right here. It's so reflective you can hardly even... Look how pigmented! I mean, what? Honey. That happens with all my other eyeshadows though, so. That has not bad pigment. I'm like talking for regular palette. It's not, the pigment isn't bad. I kind of low expectations because this is a $5 palette. But, oh my, I have to blend that out a little bit. But this is really good. Could genuinely be a high-end palette. The blending eye brush from e.l.f. It's a little bit more dense. I think this pretty metallic shade right here is going to work just fine. Besides, I want to test out others besides the matte. Please ignore this little thing going on here. We're going to conceal that out later. So we're going to take a little bit of that on this brush. It goes on pretty nicely. And so then we're going to try and pop that in the crease. What? Look at this. Honestly, I'm genuinely surprised at how pigmented this is. It was $5 at Five Below. I don't know why this isn't everywhere. It's genuinely an amazing palette. Like, I would honestly compare the pigment of this. It's just very, very slightly a downplay of how pigmented the Morphe shadows are. Sorry, this is the only Morphe I had on hand. This is the Morphe I use every day, the 35W. The one I swear by. So we're blending that metallic out. It is still super pigmented. It's not like one of those things that blends out to nothing. It's still pigmented. I'm kind of shocked. We're gonna try something new. We're gonna take this liner brush. It kind of just looks like a slightly angled concealer brush, but I think we're gonna take this purple right here next. We're gonna take the purple. We're gonna coat it in on this angled brush that we have here. And we're going to put it in the crease, like, high. That fell out everywhere. Beautiful. I honestly didn't think I would need pressed powder. under my eyes because I didn't think this would be so pigmented. So we're gonna do that to the other eye. Honestly, this brush is a little bit stiff, but I honestly think if it were cut better, it'd actually work. Not as long and more angled as opposed to like concealer brush looking. But honestly, again, for $5, it's a pretty nice brush, although it is a bit rough. In the eye crease brush from Alpha, we're going to blend out that harsh line a little bit. I'm taking some of the excess and kind of putting that under my eye a little bit. Next, we're going to be going into concealer using the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in shade Light 2. Okay, I just finished cutting the crease of both eyes. I think I'm going to be taking this golden shade right here. And to apply that, we're using a flat smudger eyeshadow, which is basically a smaller eyeshadow C brush. So far, so good. I am pleasantly surprised at how good these eyeshadows are. They are so pigmented. They blend in so well. I'm honestly so surprised. We are going to move on to liquid eyeliner. Other eye is done. Alright, it applied so well. Sometimes eyeshadows, they'll like cling to the eyeline, to the felt tip, or the brush, or whatever you're using to apply the eyeliner, they'll cling to it. But these ones like really were set in place. And also it was with a new eyeliner, which is extremely inky, as you know, until you kind of break it in a little bit. But this is the first time new eyeliner, and it was really inky and everything, but it really pulled through, and I'm very impressed with the results of the eyeshadow. I'm honestly very shocked. This was $5 at Five Below. We're going in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Is that shocking? No, it is not, but we are going to roll with it. Hope you enjoyed that video. Please like, comment, and click that subscribe button. This palette is definitely approved by me, especially for only being $5. And the only downside to this palette, in my personal opinion, is that the cover is glitter and it tends to get on your fingers, or it can fall, or it can get everywhere. We all know how much of a mess that can be sometimes. That's the only downside to the palette, in my opinion. I was very, very pleasantly surprised by the results. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, comment, and click that subscribe button. Have a great day. Bye!